What is up, guys? So we're here at Strong and Shapely Gym. This is the gym for the day, and there's a plane passing. But yeah, we're gonna get a workout in at Strong and Shapely Gym. The special guest will be arriving in a couple minutes, and this is it. I know it might look old and raggedy, but I've heard great things about it, so can't wait to check it out. All right, guys, so she's here. Ooh.
I'm here.
Sam, Fit by Sammy P. So, what are we hitting today?
Shoulders.
We're hitting shoulders.
Thighs,
Probably do some push, you know, because push-pull leg split. But we're gonna work out.
Do I show them that one?
I did.
You did.
When I got here. And we're gonna get some sick footage, and then we might have a talk later on. All right. So we're here with Fit by Sammy P. So she is
Excuse me, we're recording. Quiet on set.
Alright, so Fit by Sammy P on Instagram. She's, you know, a bodybuilder just like me. She goes to the gym, transitioned from soccer into bodybuilding, and she took on the life of vegan. She started being vegan in terms of diet wise. When?
Right, going into college. So almost 4 years ago. It's gonna be 4 years.
So 4 years of being vegan and eating vegan foods, and just her whole diet is basically.
Now it's more plant-based than it is with vegan alternatives. There's like two different kinds, where you care about your health and where you don't care about your health. And in the beginning, I didn't care about my health. I would eat like Guardian, Boca, like anything like orange chicken, vegan chicken, like all that. Now I eat more like asparagus, broccoli, and then like a few times an alternative, like a meat alternative.
So in a sense, let's say, I think when it comes to like, you know, not veganism, that would be like when you fill your macros with like French fries and, you know, like hamburgers, rather than like grilled chicken, white rice, and stuff like that. So that's essentially the same idea. So there are kind of, let's say, two types of veganism, or two kinds of people within veganism, which are cleaner foods, plant-based foods, and then you have the others that are just like these genetically mutated kind of shits that might not be that good for you at the same time.
Yeah.
But either way, veganism is basically nothing, right? Coming from an
animal products whatsoever. So like I had someone once DM me like, oh, have you tried the Dunkin' like bowls, like the egg bowl, like egg whites? And I'm like, that I'm vegan, I wouldn't know. He's like, eggs aren't vegan. So like I was like, no, it comes from a chicken.
Yeah, chicken, yeah.
So like no milk, no eggs, like stuff like that. I don't eat fish. not vegan.
Oh,
People,
it's not-
yeah.
okay,
So I can't have sushi, vegan sushi. There's vegan alternatives for everything, but like essentially veganism is just like no animal byproduct whatsoever.
Why would you say you became vegan?
I did it first to try it with my weight or like with health reasons, just to see, and then I stuck to it and I researched more, and it was more for not just like myself, the environment, the animals, animal cruelty, just earth in general. Just like it honestly affects like everything, and I don't think people realize that. It's not like a fad, it's not like a diet, it's literally a lifestyle.
Yeah, so it's like in some ways you're like kind of also giving to the greater, like benefiting the greater good, like you're trying to do like a worldly kind of thing. There goes my phone, guys.
No.
We're good.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, you know, these cars are passing.
Yeah.
We didn't pick the best place to talk because my camera has awful quality and audio. I'm gonna get a microphone soon, but go ahead. Talking about.
I just did it basically for like everything. It wasn't just for me. I wasn't being selfish. I'm gonna do this diet so I can lose weight. It's not about losing weight. You can gain weight on a vegan diet. You can lose weight. You can potentially go on a vegan diet thinking you're gonna lose weight, but you actually gain weight because you'll start eating pasta or like you don't know how to do it. I just did it more so for like everything. The environment, myself. Why is everyone in trouble today? I did it for I did it for myself, the environment, the animals, just everything. Like, I think I really transitioned when someone made a point like, you wouldn't bring your child to like an animal slaughter place. Like, you wouldn't show them that.
Yeah.
You would give them the food, but like, if you know what's behind it, you don't want to know what's behind
That's
it.
true.
You know what I
I
mean?
never thought of it that way.
Yeah. So like, when I saw the videos of it, I'm like, this is not right. There's no humane way to kill anything.
I mean, that is, but you know, at times, at least me, I'm a carnivore. It's just like whatever. It's a circle of life. But I get it. But would you recommend it to everybody, or do you think it only works with specific people, or?
Oh, I 100% recommend it for everyone. I think you'll notice like a difference once you go. Like, you'll feel cleaner, your skin will look better, or your weight you can potentially lose. That's why my mom, I think, started it. She's vegan now 8 months or so, and she literally, someone came up to her and was like, you look like you're glowing now. Oh, wow. And like, she told him like, I'm vegan. She's like, that's probably why you eat more vegetables.
Yeah, all the nutrients and all that.
Yeah, and she looks more like, you're more alive, like awake. Because like, you can't feel alive if you're eating dead.
Cleaner energy kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
If you're gonna eat a dead body, you're just gonna feel like
shit. Yeah,
if you know, that's why.
Yeah. Coming from another angle at it, let's say like I'm not vegan, but like I do respect people who have vegan, who do the vegan diet or whatever, choose to be vegan. But I must say, if I were to recommend, I feel like it picks up everything.
It does, probably. It's okay.
I would say if I were to recommend it to anybody, it would have to be people who probably struggle with certain diets when it comes to like regular eating. I think veganism is a bit easier to follow the guidelines, and in general, as she stated, it is a cleaner diet. Point blank in general. So the calories will probably be lower than some of the foods that a person on a regular diet would naturally eat, and stuff like that. So if you struggle or you feel like shit, like she was saying, or you feel like
have like health issues, high blood pressure, cholesterol,
stuff like
all that, veganism, there's no such thing.
Exactly. So I think that would be a great and like a very good way to start dieting and starting to learn your body and beginning to lose weight if you struggle with the basic diet. And would you say it's more expensive, kind of the same, or you have to look for it?
It's probably all those three things. It depends like what you eat. Like, if you're all about alternatives, let me get the vegan cheese, the vegan chicken, those things can be $5 a box. But if you compare it to like, people are like, oh, it's so expensive to get all that, but those are a few meals. If you get like a whole chicken, how much is that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get like a whole animal, like, it's still expensive. You kind of like, if you want to get better, it's not going to matter the cost.
That's true. It's like, you know, like certain people put like, let's say,
you showed me that
gas and stuff like that in the car.
Or like going out or buying shoes, buying all this, and they're like, oh, but that's too expensive. But like, you buy all these sneakers and like things that you don't need. Like, this is for your health. This is like beneficial.
Exactly. This is the long run. This is exactly.
But if you're talking about like what I'm eating, like plant-based, vegetables are so cheap.
That is true, and you can buy them in abundance, you know?
Yeah, so you can buy it frozen, you can buy it like just fresh and just like a lot of it. Like it's so cheap the way I eat now. Before I used to eat like kind of expensive. Like I would get all the alternatives, but now it's like it's way cheaper than what like my dad would buy to eat like meat and stuff. So that excuse I hate because like it's not expensive.
Don't tell me it's too expensive. All right, you're full of shit. That's it.
That's basically what I'm saying.
But how would you say veganism has affected you working out? Does it help? Do you find yourself with not as enough energy or anything of that sort?
Okay, so when I started, my coach was so against it because I did it going into college, like playing college sports. He thought like I was insane. Like he was like, you're never gonna like play if you're gonna be on that type of diet. Like you're not gonna be strong enough. I think I got stronger being on that diet because I learned like what to eat, what not to eat. It's
kind of based off your macros. As long as you're getting your protein, your carbs, and all that, like you know what I mean. I feel like that doesn't matter.
I wasn't deficient in anything. My mom, before she was vegan, she was skeptical. She made me go to the doctors, get a test done. I was perfectly healthy being vegan. You just have to know what you're getting yourself into, like, because you can think like you eat meat, you're healthy, but like you're not. If you go to the doctors, like you might have high cholesterol. Yeah. So like, it definitely helped me in sports and in fitness. Like, if they see my Instagram at Fit by Sammy P, you'll see like the transformation. I literally
and which is guys, it's massive and it's insane. Like it's actually really crazy because like we've known each other for 5-6 years now.
I know you since middle school.
Oh yeah, middle school actually, but then actually like close friends. Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 years, but we've known each other since middle school. But yeah, like at the time I didn't see it. But now when I do look back, it's like actually absurd, like the transformation. Like when we were during the time, like I thought she was fine in like high school. Like I didn't think she was like, like she looked perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong with her, and not that anything was wrong with her. And now whatever, but it's just like you can see a transformation. Like you think she looks good now. She's great now. She's healthy now, and this and that. So again, I'm gonna cut that because now I don't know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
What else, please? But yeah, all right.
Transformation.
So the transformation's sick, and nothing was wrong before, but she obviously feels better now. She feels, there you go. That's most.
I'm more confident
She's
too.
more confident. There you go. Let's see.
But yeah, I was 140. I was 140 pounds going to college. 138, 139, but like 140 was fluctuating, and then like now I'm 125. But like I could have been 140 still, but now more shredded, more clean.
I was gonna say, would you say you have more muscle mass on you?
More muscle mass. I think I also, not even just vegan diets, just tracking macros. That made a huge difference. Because some days you don't know if you're eating.
Yeah, of course. No, that's the biggest thing. And I think it's like when people want to build their bodies, it's not that leniency that's going to get you those definitive cuts or those certain curves that you want. Like you have to be on it. You know what I mean? Of course, there's always balance. So that's one thing I actually wanted to ask you about balance. Being vegan, is there any type of balance like? Like it's always clean food and stuff like that. Is there days where you actually like, let's say, have a dirty meal? Like for example, like I'll be eating rice, chicken, broccoli, ground meat, this and that, and then I'll go have a burger or something like that. Or
same thing. I'll do the burger thing too, but except like it's not like meat. It'll be vegan burgers, but like I'll also get like fries, like sweet potato fries, or like I'll get ice cream, like non-dairy. Like so you can cheat off of vegan meals. Like back then it was harder though because there wasn't so many vegan. Like I started when like it was barely anything to like start off with, and then like now it's like everything you can find vegan sushi, vegan ice cream, vegan chicken, vegan burgers, like everything, vegan donuts, like because I know some donuts
Speaking of balance and vegan, she didn't have any but I did, so balance guys.
Yeah, so like there's like a bunch of things you could do like now, so that's my cheat meal. Like if you have a burger, I'll get a burger. Yeah. Vegan. Bear burger.
Last week we went to Bear Burger. She had a vegan burger, I didn't. But I had a Impossible Burger one time we went to the city. And I didn't
like that one. It didn't look that good.
Yeah, it was a weird first try, but I have had other vegan burgers. And there's not much of a difference. Like, you can't tell half the time.
Yeah.
And that will lead me to asking you, do you miss anything from...
No, because I feel like if I get like, not that I even get cravings, but if I were to, I can get it from an alternative that'll taste literally the same. People don't think it tastes the same, but like I've tricked my dad. My dad have lived on the farm. He knows his meats. He killed for his like meats or whatever. I literally left Guardian chicken nuggets or something on the table. He took a bite and he didn't know. Like he didn't know it wasn't real chicken. So like you won't, I think it's when people are like, oh, you could tell the difference, like it's because they're so against it.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do, obviously. It's like, oh, I can see a pea in there or a carrot. Like obviously it's a veggie burger. But sometimes you don't. Like there's alternatives that really make it taste like meat.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times a lot of it is ego. I won't lie, like, I'm Portuguese, I love meat, and most of the times I say I love meat just because the ego, like, yeah, I love meat, like,
I'm a dude.
yeah,
Bro,
testosterone, yeah, and all that shit. So, like, I'm honestly not against veganism. May I probably try it at some point and actually be vegan for a while? Yes. But for now, you know, I just enjoy my meats and going to family barbecues and all that stuff. So
I also do think it's seasonings. Like people are like, yeah, I love this, I love that. I'm like, yeah, but would you eat a plain or like raw? You wouldn't. You would eat vegetables raw or like with seasons. But like meat, I don't think you actually like the taste of meat. You like the taste of the seasoning on it.
that does make a.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of fire trucks today. That does play a big part. So seasoning and stuff like that, in which I think you can also trick, like say, vegan food to be the same idea with all that as well.
Like, oh, I love barbecue chicken. Okay, so put barbecue sauce on like vegan stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's like the seasoning sauce. Got anything else? Wow, that's really popping today.
There's a lot of shit going on here.
Friday.
3 o'clock in Rutherford, guys. We just checked out Strong and Shapely gym. Beautiful gym. Well done. Lighting's great. There's a week pass, so we're gonna be there all week, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully you'll get a clip of that. You know, we're really awkward with, not awkward, but we're trying to figure out this whole camera thing. Yeah, all right. So just give us some time. But I hope you like this little chat. Do you have anything else you would say or anything at all?
Just take care of yourself. Everything else doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like that new pair of sneakers doesn't matter, but like your health matters. So like put your energy and your goals to something that's going to matter in the future. Investing in your job and your future and in your health. Like that's what matters, not those new pair of Jordans or Kanye West sneakers or whatever. Yeezys, yeah. Like that honestly doesn't matter. Just take care of yourself. I think that's what matters the most. You have one life to live. You gotta live it to the best of your ability.
And you gotta live the longest you can.
Yeah, right? Should we do that?
Alright guys, so that's it.